Believe it or not, I used to be 280 pounds. Now, I wasn't a fat person my whole life. I wasn't a fat kid. I grew up in a normal family. My parents are still together. My whole family's from the South. We're from Florida, but like the Alabama part. I was a pretty normal kid. We were super active, always doing yard work, doing everything, you know, outdoors, whatever, fishing. I did have one brother. His name's Abe. He was like a little chunky when he was in high school, but he was playing football, and he ended up getting his weight under control pretty fast. When I was about like 13, I ballooned up because my brother Abe that I just talked about, he died. Our whole family was kind of like just scrambling. And so I just ballooned up because I was eating food. I remember somebody was bringing over, they were bringing food over, like grieving food. You guys know what grieving food is? They were bringing that over, and I'd be home because everybody else would just be out and about, and I'm the youngest boy. So I'd be home and somebody come by and bring like a whole 24 pack of Hot Pockets, the family size. I remember thinking, I'm gonna hide these. Like nobody else is gonna get any of these. I love these Hot Pockets. And just the euphoric feeling of unraveling that Hot Pocket, popping it in the microwave for a minute 45, scalding my mouth, but at the same time, it's still frozen on the inside. There was nothing better than that. And I just remember not having to share. And I ate all 24 of them in a matter of seconds, it felt like. And that's just kind of what happened. And nobody really let me off the hook. My parents were like, hey, you're getting fat. And my siblings were like, hey, you're fat. All my friends, everybody that I was around. I went to school after the summer that he died. And this one girl named Tasha was like, you look different. And I was like, oh, I look older? She's like, no, you look fatter. I was taken back, just upset. And I remember going in the mirror in the bathroom and seeing how puffy my face had gotten. And I just didn't know what to do. And from that point forward, I was just always trying to diet. It's not like I just accepted it. Like I would cut up vegetables. This is in middle school. I guess it was only 8th grade, but I would cut up celery and carrots and put them in little containers. And I thought if I just ate celery, because I heard celery was negative calories if you ate it, then I would be skinny. But I could only keep it up for just, I don't know, a week at a time or whatever. Lose 5 pounds here, gain it back. I signed up for swim. I was in swim all through middle school. I did tennis. I was a normal kid, trying not to be fat, but I was just fat. I was so obsessed with trying to be good looking. I was just wanted to be proud of myself, basically, and I wanted other people to be proud of me. So I was very into hygiene, always trying to keep clean, always trying to get on the next thing. I wore cologne. I tried to get the coolest clothes. Which really helped because, you know, in my family, we did hand-me-down clothes, but I was so fat I couldn't wear the hand-me-down clothes. So my mom had to buy me all new clothes. So I thought that was great. I didn't really understand the whole concept of weightlifting, any of that really. I didn't know that if you lifted every day, that one day you'd just be jacked. I didn't get that. I thought you were just born the way that you were and you could either be skinnier or fatter. It was like that for a while. I was mad depressed. I was a really big people pleaser. I really loved making people like me. Looking back, that took a lot of energy. I was always in a room trying to make people laugh. I just wanted to be something that people beheld as important, I guess, important, funny, like you need to have me around almost. When I was 18, I left home. I was by myself. Like I had roommates and whatnot, but I didn't have much money. My parents were obviously supporting me. They always have, they always will, whatever. I wasn't gonna die is what I'm saying. That's where I lost the weight. I started this really bad diet where I was eating chicken breast, letting it get raw. I would eat baby carrots and then a Premier protein shake. And that was pretty much it. When I say let it get raw, I meant to say that I would pray that the chicken would go bad so I would get salmonella. Because I heard if you got salmonella, you would get sick. I never got sick, by the way. But I did that and I was doing a ton of biking, a ton of walking. I was not lifting weights though. I was trying to do push-ups, trying to do pull-ups, but I was not lifting weights because I thought I needed to lose weight. I didn't need to gain muscle because I didn't need to be too heavy. And it was just the worst. I mean, I lost the weight in 6 months from January all the way to May, June. I shredded down, but I looked deformed, so deformed. At the same time, I thought I looked good and I thought I just needed to keep shredding down in order to get, you know, jacked. It wasn't until I met one of my buddies named Jordan who told me that, hey man, you know, it's really simple. If you just lift every day, you get jacked. And for some reason that clicked. And he taught me about creatine, he taught me about protein, he taught me about calories. At the time I was in college, I was actually taking nutrition classes. I was also wanting to be a doctor. I think everybody says that. I did not want to be a doctor. I was in school for music. I was on a boys scholarship. Started going to the Planet Fitness. I would go to the gym 2 times a day. I was running, walking, doing whatever I could. Really into it. I started posting TikToks. I started posting my music, actually. I wanted to blow up my music because I'm a musician. I live in Nashville now. That's what I do for a job, along with this social media stuff. I loved posting. I was posting every single day. Nothing was catching though, like absolutely nothing. But I would share my story a little bit. I would share my weight loss journey. I'd share my weight loss hacks or just random stories, or I would show like transformation photos, and those videos would do really well. I wanted my music to blow up, so I was always trying to make it relate to my music. But one of my buddies, his name's Brady, he was like, hey man, if you really want to pop off on TikTok, nobody cares about your music, just post your fitness stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So I just started posting fitness stuff, just everything that I was doing, funny jokes. I was posting these things called fat kid tips, whatnot. I got to 100K really, really fast in one summer, and I was able to join one of my favorite companies. I'm still with them, Ecovision. Shout out M, shout out Bax, you know, just all my homies, Steven. Moved to Houston. I lived there for a little while. We were trying to grow Ecovision, get it up bigger and bigger. I was there for about a year and a half. Moved back to Florida because I was like, man, I want to do more than just fitness. I want to do music. I was back and trying to do music again. And I just was flopping around, trying to figure it all out. And then I met one of my homies. His name's Emin. Shout out Emin, love you, bro. He was like, yo, dude, you got to move to where all the music is if you're going to do this full time. So I decided to move to Nashville. And I've been doing music the whole time pre-Facebook. That's a ramble I had. I needed to get that off my chest. I needed to post my first YouTube video. My thing is I'm the king of improving, the king of being honest about failures. I'm just about that grind, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna be posting on this YouTube, but I'm just posting. And I hope y'all enjoy my yaps.